Hello guys and welcome back to Inverse Audio. I'm 5X and in today's video we are going to be doing a tutorial on Dimension. He just recently dropped his hardest D-style EP, so I thought it'd be cool to cover it and show you guys how he makes that sort of sound. Now it's been ages since we've had any bit of music from Dimension, so yeah, it's good that he's finally dropping music, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I think the best thing to do would be to start with some atmospheres. We're going to be going for a very dark feel today, lots of rave sounds and rave culture references. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. F minor, chugga tune. So we're going to do half 4x4 and half drum and bass, because obviously there's a lot of 4x4 in the EP. But I am going to go to the new sample pack, which I've dropped. The link for that will be down below if you want to go check it out. I'll be using a lot of the sounds from it in today's video. But I'm thinking we start with some atmospheres as always in F minor. So we'll grab a stretched one and a normal one as well. This one's quite cool, but we just need to pitch it down. Cool, the next thing I'm going to do is add in mid bass, just to help me sort of write the tune. And of course, we're going to be going with that syncopated feel that Dimension uses all the time. So just an eighth note. Now I'm going to design one from scratch. However, if you do struggle creating basses, I have quite a few good presets in the brand new sample pack or the Spectrum preset pack. And I also just recently did this month a full hour-plus video on Patreon where I talk about bass design and how I make pretty much every single one of my modern dance floor sounds. So you can go check that out if you want. But I will check just these just to see. That one's very nice. But nothing that's like super dimensiony. I feel like he has a very distinct mid-bass sound. So let's get working on it. What I'm also going to do is create a transient for this, like so. And I'm going to send this to a bus as well and then process that here. So it's just going to be some simple filters. Okay, so it's just some filters and distortion. Doesn't really matter too much. Cool. Sounds pretty good for now. So just removing the low end. And then I think I'm going to go look for a vocal. So I will be right back when I find one. Okay, so after a little while of searching, I did actually manage to find this cool like spoken word vocal. So this is what it sounds like. I'll take all the reverb and stuff off of it just for my vocal rack.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
It kind of reminds me of that One Dimension song. I forget what it's called. If You Want To, that's what it's called. The one with the French vocal. So yeah, it's giving me vibes like that. And like, there's nothing like that on an EP, but I still feel like it's very dimensiony.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before. Anyway,
I'm just going to add some like reverbs and delays, not a whole lot.
I don't think I've felt that before.
Maybe more delays and reverbs.
I don't think I've felt that before.
And then I'm thinking this could kind of go at the end of the bar.
I don't think I've felt that before.
Okay, so I'm not actually too sure like what section to start with first, but I feel like for this it might be useful to start with like the drop first. So let's get some drums in here. Kick.
Yeah, last night was...
And then we want like a shorter but punchier snare. Yeah, something like this.
Yeah, last night was crazy. Yeah, last night was crazy.
And then plug in the sidechain.
Yeah, last night was crazy.
Cool. I'm thinking we add in a little clap at the end. Something like this.
I think I've felt that before.
1, 2.
Felt that before.
Yeah, something like that works. Just like as a little fill.
I've felt that before.
Maybe with a bit of reverb on them. And then it wouldn't be a dimension track without some crashes, obviously. It's not the exact crash user, I don't think, but I don't know. It just doesn't sound right if it's not a 909 crash. Okay, we are building. We're building. I think we definitely want one of these. And then just like a hi-hat every 8th. Now I am going to use quite a few top loops just because I know I remember making quite a few good like dimension-y ones. Like this one in particular. This one's not bad as well. And I'm going to add in a variation as well. Now I did hear in Blow My Whistle, we kind of uses this like has kicky type of womp. I have a very similar one in the sample pack. I think it's just a little bit too kind of like harsh. So I'm going to make one from scratch, but using essentially the same technique. Kind of like that, this kind of movement. There we go. Yeah, and then I'm like kind of thinking of having some sort of melodic bass that goes a bit like this. Let me just turn down the latency, and we'll do something like this. Yeah, cool. That's pretty good actually, I really like that. Right, before I forget, I'm going to add in a sub. And then for this, I'm thinking like acidy growls maybe. Yeah, and then that cutoff can kind of move left to right. I think that's kind of cool. Across like the 2 bars, like so. All right, set it to 3, obviously. But yeah, sounding pretty cool. But maybe we do a bit of like a Bit Crusher sort of thing. Cool, and then I think I'm gonna do something like remove the vocal from this first bit and then have that over here, but we'll copy this bit. Just repeat it 3 times maybe, and then twice the second time. I still think with this we can probably make this a bit bigger. Just gonna go back here and then maybe make this slightly bigger. And maybe we'll try layer an icon has kick with this, but like quite quietly. See if that gets us closer to the sound. I was thinking it'd be beneficial to add some reverb onto this. Cool, and then I think towards the end here, when this womp, lasery womp thing plays twice, I'm going to filter it out towards the end. So we'll get this one. Sounding pretty groovy, I'm not going to lie.
Last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
This makes me so excited because I am actually going to see Worship at ADE. I think this video is coming out on Thursday. today's Tuesday, so I'm going to see them tomorrow, but it would have happened yesterday from when you're watching this. So excited, I can't wait. So the next idea I had is to add in a Hoover bass to kind of start getting in those ravey elements in here.
Last night was crazy.
Maybe just the second one is like a transition. Go! We need the go vocal. We need the go vocal. Because I think it's just a sample from the It's That Time. See if that time was zesty.
Go.
Cool! Okay, so I mean, I don't want to take it from It's That Time, although I might end up doing that. But I did find this.
Let's go!
Not the same thing, but if you just kind of use your imagination and forget that this is ever here.
Go!
Yeah, that's close enough. So I've really been messing a lot with this Evoke plugin, and I'm actually starting to really like it.
Go!
Oh, first preset I find. Very nice.
Go!
Yeah, and then make it sound a bit more futuristic.
Go! 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 Go!
Okay, and then second time around, instead of the go, we'll add in maybe like here. Bum, bum. Cool. The go is very cool. I do think we're missing. What else is very dimensiony? Whistle, of course, obviously. So maybe we do. Yeah, nice. I do feel like his basses are really wide, like his mid basses. So probably very rogue putting a wider on a mid bass, but cool. I think maybe adding some like effects. So a crowd noise would definitely be a cool thing to add, just like in the background really quietly. Okay, yeah, that feels about right. And then maybe I'm just thinking that I do just use one note. See how that sounds instead of the pattern here. Okay, but that's probably all I'm going to do for the drum and bass section. I probably would usually add a few more elements, but I'm running. I don't have too long to record this video today because, like I said, I'm off to Amsterdam for the week tonight, actually. So I just want to get this video out there for you guys. Cool. So the next section I'm going to do will probably be the 4x4 section. This vocals will be the same. I think here, why is this folded? The last note might go to the E. Cool. I just think that sounds a bit nice, just so it's not held on F like the entire song. Cool. So 4x4 section, want a kick, sub bass.
I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool. So we've got the main kind of. I might leave the atmospheres out of it. I'm not too sure about the crowd noise either. I'll give it a try. I do feel like the kick is very clicky, but I'm not sure if I like that. I'm going to leave it as is. But maybe if I had more time, I'd pick like a softer one just for this section in particular. We'll go in with the whistles as well. And then let's design the main kind of rumbly 4x4 bass. And we'll just create a really simple like saw bass. And then I'm just going to control the amount that this cuts off on the matrix here. So towards the end of the section, it will open up. Maybe not that much, but something like this. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm not a techno producer, or I'm not a massive expert on it. But I'm going to try doing like some reverb rumbles, or whatever they're called. I think it's reverb rumbles. If I had to guess, it's reverb automation. I'm pretty sure it is. How it's done exactly, I have no idea. But sounds close enough. And then what I'm going to do is, how is this done again? Kind of. And then here we're going to have this going down. And have it like come back down, maybe.
I don't think I've felt that before.
Yeah, cool. Then we'll just copy that. Cool, I think at the end here.
I don't think I've felt that before.
We'll add in something like that.
I don't think I've felt that before.
I don't think we've got the right snare, to be honest, but.
I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool, let's add in a couple of claps and stuff. 808 claps, pretty classic.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool, and I'm just going to make this clap a bit punchier. And then let me find a longer clap, and then occasionally I'll have like the longer clap layered after. Something like this. So like maybe every fourth. We'll have that tail kind of be quite loud. Like this. Yeah, that fits really nice. And then I do have this like particular top loop that I do like using for like 4x4 sections when I used to abuse them in every single track that I used to make. Yeah, I think we can like definitely take this section and have it over 32 bars because I'm getting like quite a few ideas on how to evolve the 4x4. So we'll have the basic kind of. So yeah, cool. We'll add in the shakers here. Then we obviously want like a 909 hat. I might copy the ending here like this.
I don't think I've felt that before. I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool. And then like a 909 snare as well. Cool. I think just to add a bit more variation in these drops, I'm just gonna sprinkle in a couple more basses. That sounds pretty cool. I might do that with another filter. So we'll send this to filter 2, and then kind of do I do also feel like this bass is getting really stale because it just plays for so long. I'm just doing some like bend automations just to make the sound not exactly the same. It would be useful to kind of like just switch it out every now and then.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
Maybe even like here. Now, he doesn't really have any leads and stuff in here, but I wonder if maybe...
Yeah, last night was crazy.
Maybe just switch it to a lead for like the last one.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
And then I've just copied it again, so it plays the full thing. Then I'm thinking maybe filter it out quite quickly.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
Yeah, that works quite nicely. And then maybe some like effects.
Yeah.
Maybe some variations in the actual melody itself.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool, so just like a little automation here, just so it's not playing the whole track. Cool, I think that's like the drop pretty much done. I think we can kind of just go back and build a simple intro slash build.
Yeah, last night was crazy. Before. I don't think I've felt that before.
Cool, and then we add in like the crashes and stuff. Then I'm gonna duplicate the mid bass and have it in the intro. And then we're gonna ladder filter it up. And then we're gonna add in some crowd. Couple of exhausts and stuff. Use some from the new pack. Not really too sure what to add in like the intro. I don't really have enough elements like lined up to spread them over, I guess, the bars and stuff.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before. Yeah, last night was crazy. Yeah, last night was crazy.
And then I think we definitely want some like uplifters.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I don't think I've felt that before.
Okay, I think there's one more element that's like missing that I've completely forgotten. That would be like a rising sort of riser. And then here I think I'm going to do a pattern. So have it every bar, just vary them a bit just so they're not all the same. Like this one I might put. Well, add in a phaser, why not? Maybe like we had something in the intro, like. Okay, something like that could be cool, just like a nice lead. Yeah, let me get that down. Yeah, we're getting close to being done, I think. There's not too much. That clap is still way too loud, I think.
Yeah, last night was crazy. Yeah,
We can definitely get some more rave sounds from Splice here, so I'm just going to type that in.
last night was crazy. Yeah, last night.
Something like this.
Last night was crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to add in this stab in the intro, sorry, the build up. But yeah, guys, I think that is pretty much everything for today's video. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter one, but like I said, under a bit of a time crunch, and I'd rather get the video with you guys than not. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. If you want the samples from this video, most of them are from the sample pack, so I'll leave a link down to that below. If you're interested in more tutorial-based content where I really talk through everything, then that's on my Patreon. The link will be to that below. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment who I should cover next, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will play the full track now and catch you next time, guys. Peace.
Yeah, last night was crazy.